My name is the Sweater Vest Gamer,
Yeah, I'm JediAce1991.
and we're gonna watch how I fuck up Mass Effect even more.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing?
Also, I'm
Is she
eating
everything
wings,
they
so
said
that'll
she'd
be
be?
interesting.
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I have a question for you before we continue on with Joker here. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen Unbreakable Split or Glass?
I've seen Unbreakable.
I I know we usually do recommendations off the show, and major spoiler for everyone because I want to talk to Clint about something before I start recording, and we will in just a second concerning the Reapers themselves. Um, you really need to watch Split and Glass. They're so fucking good.
Okay.
So fucking good. Like I watched Glass in theaters. That's how good it is. Um, Secondarily, you remember in Mass Effect 2 when they're talking about the Reaper that you fight? I'm not going to spoil what it looks like, but they say that the Reaper is based off the race that it was used to create it because it's biomechanical, like bio parts and mechanical.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So does that mean that all the Reapers were a race of like because all the Reapers we see in Mass Effect, as far as I know, except for the second game, and you could correct me if I'm wrong here, but don't if it's a spoiler, all look like Sovereign, which means that there was a super intelligent, highly sophisticated race that was basically space squids. Not unlike how
Sort
the
of.
Hana are dumb jellyfish. Yeah, I'm being racist against the Hana. What are you gonna do about
Yeah. Well,
it?
sort of. Once you get to 3, there'll be a DLC called Leviathan. That'll be where the Reaper design pretty much came from.
Okay, so it is explained.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Are you
The
sick?
shame had to be explained through DLC though.
You mean
Oof.
you didn't know?
Spoken with a little air of
Okay, I've
bitterness,
got
even though
Krolik's syndrome.
you
My
uh,
bone disease, the
you
bones in my
pay
legs
you
never
didn't have to
develop
pay for the
properly. They're
DLC
basically
because
hollow
you
to
always
whatever
had
Well,
muscle
access to
shattered.
it. Shots
The
well,
fired.
no,
bones in my leg braces, it's
I'm
hard to get
kidding. I'm
away
well,
from.
kidding.
One wrong step and
no.
you're
This is, if I actually played that game back when it was
manage
new
my
though.
condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you.
Oh,
Just
well, at
don't
least
ask
the
me to give her
extended cut
beds
endings
unless
were free.
you like the sound of snapping shin bone.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
I really
Even
do
though
like
they
Mass
still,
Effect.
It's a lot shorter than
yeah,
saying
even though
Alliance
the
Flight
ending's still
Lieutenant
stuck in
Jeff
my eyes.
Moreau. Plus, I love to
Well,
make
let's
little
put it this
children
way.
laugh.
You and me both like Star Trek.
Yeah.
You and me both like Star Wars.
Mhm.
In terms of games to do with Star Wars and Star Trek, we never got a series of 3 games, correct me if I'm wrong, in the Star Wars trilogy. Sorry, not in the Star Wars trilogy. I have to put this in a way that won't get me murdered by a Star Wars or Star Trek fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mass Effect is an amazing sci-fi series.
You're
Mhm.
dodging the question.
So is Star
I got
Trek
an
and so
A
is
for
Star
an A.
Wars.
One of the
But I've
instructors in
never
flight school
played
used to
a
warn me about never
series of
smiling. He
games
started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
where that I enjoyed as much or led seamlessly from one to the other. And I don't mean, and for Star Wars, I'm discounting most of the Star Wars games because usually there's only 1 or 2 games that, like, say, Kothar, for example, because there's Kothar 1 and 2. As far as
Yeah.
I know, there's no Kothar 3.
No.
And I'm not discounting, like, say, 4, 5, 6 games or anything like that. It's just that there's never been a game like there's no games in the Star Wars universe that have that have the natural progression 3 that aren't movie games, as far as I know.
I know, yeah.
That's what I mean. And as for Star Trek games, depending on who you ask, there's 4, 5 Star Trek games that are really, really good, as in they're always enjoyable. I've never played Star Trek Online. I'm not talking about the app, I'm talking about the actual online game. But people tell me it's really fucking good.
Oh, okay.
But I just wanted to say that. So Mass Effect for me is like my favorite sci-fi series that has like 3 games that you can just play endlessly. And the fun thing is, we can pick apart Star Trek and Star Wars and all like the funs that are funny or wrong with it, like, hey, he's wearing a watch, or hey, there's a zipper. But that's what I like about Mass Effect, because you can nitpick Mass Effect till the day is done. But the funny thing is, we'll still talk about it and we'll still play it, because it's awesome. That was my whole point.
Of course, yeah.
If I'm putting my ship in your hands.
I love these games, and I love being a nerd, and I love sci-fi.
Extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what caused it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip,
Also, I mentioned Unbreakable Split in Glass. It sounds like Joker has the same thing that Mr. Glass has.
You're not going to break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship.
In 7 seconds, you'll laugh at that.
So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable.
Okay, once the video stopped refreshing on me. The fuck is going on?
I'm not sure.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Yeah.
My mother spend all that time around Alliance ships. There's a good chance you'll end up going to the academy.
Okay.
I have to go.
He said I have to be real careful when I have to get up to take a piss, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, if that's your truth, that's your truth. I can't really.
You know what? Oh, I know what to do. I still have my YouTube app on my PS4, and I'm logged in. So
yeah, you can do that way. Hey everybody, it's my favorite time of day. What's that time? It's time for another round of Navigator Presley's Racism.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on the ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
What the fuck?
what's going on?
We're all on the same side here, and Presley said, with all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Yeah.
You mean, Saren shot him in the fucking head? At what point did Nihilus betray us, Presley? What do you even mean?
I don't know.
I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
I'm sorry to get so hysterical there, guys, but Jesus Christ.
Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop it. We don't need their help.
Ah, here we go.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't...
Still, I better find a way if I can mute the video, just, you know, I don't have to hear my 7-second self all the
I
time.
signed up with the Alliance as a navigator...
We need to figure out a more permanent solution.
Footsteps, I guess. My first posting...
Like, you're sure SharePlay won't work, right?
We were at Elysium during the
I'm 100% sure. I think...
massive fleet of alien raiders
Now,
in the colony,
no
trying to
one
wipe it out.
please quote me
They had
on
the
this.
numbers, but their ships were no
But,
match for an Alliance.
first I need to cover something Sheperd said a little bit ago, and then I'll cover what you just said. So, number one, Shepard's like, allies make you more stronger, no matter how strong you are. I was like, RPG. Anyway, but I think they fixed it in PlayStation 5 so that you could do SharePlay as along with like record party, but I don't know for sure because I sure as hell don't have a PlayStation 5.
Me neither.
So
assigned to
I
this?
did this.
Hey, had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an alliance.
Carry on, President.
So
Yes,
yeah, it's I'm not like I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I can't confirm that. And I know like 3 people with a PlayStation 5, but not a single one of them records videos. They have no interest in it. Well, one of them does, but he's a teenager, so the less ability he has to touch anything, the better.
So you're just gonna talk to your crew first, I guess.
Well, easy XP right out of the gate, right?
Yeah.
I don't even
but
have a
of course-
space hamster. What a shitty room this is.
But of course, like when you talk to them, they'll give you some quests to do too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know which quest that I would do first as soon as I get Liara anyway.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Of
going
course, and
for.
help Tally with her pilgrimage as well.
Oh, absolutely help Tally with her pilgrimage.
Yeah.
I'll help your husband.
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time.
What's your opinion on it?
We were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could, Commander.
Like, I know why he is, but God... Oh, you're right, they are sleeper pods. I know why Caden is a tight-lipped bastard, even though someone watching this for the first time isn't, but god damn is he a tight-lipped bastard. Like, fucking Rex has more to say than he does. Fucking Zaid has more to say than Rex does.
Whatever.
Sorry, Caden, not Rex. Jesus.
No, I know, but whatever.
But still, though, his backstory,
Yes, Commander?
he's kind of laying it on a little bit thick.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
But, at the end of the
I
day,
enlisted right out of
it's
med
not for me to decide anyone else's
school. I thought it
opinions.
seemed boring.
So if
Yeah.
anyone else ever watches this, please tell us
I
what
figured
you
the
think of
colonies were
Caden.
teeming with exotic adventure.
We
I wanted
we
to
definitely
travel
are
the
interested in your
stars,
opinions, kids.
Tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep But there's something special about working on soldiers.
We already
I
talked to
left
her.
the Alliance. Goodbye, Commander.
I forgot that.
Think about her, yeah, after this, she doesn't really have that much new to say at the end.
No. But she's really cool, and I like talking to her in Mass Effect 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I've ever met her in Mass Effect 3, or even if she
Oh,
is in
you
it.
will. You will. You can be able to invite her back on the ship again.
I hope she comes, because she's awesome. And by comes, of course, I mean, I hope she takes up the invitation to join the crew.
Yep.
We don't need to have fan art of old Uncle Sweater Vest and Dr. Choclaws.
Thanks for bringing
No.
me on board.
Nope.
I know
Nope.
working with Spectre. I gotta go.
I gotta go. Bye, Garrus. Oh, fuck. Let me talk to you, Garrus.
So this is what working with the Spectre is like. You think you've got us Spectres figured out?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. C-Sec, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But C-Sec wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Well, I mean, I see what you mean, Garrus, but there's a difference between shooting a guy in the fucking head and shooting a guy in the kneecap.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate it.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for the change.
Hey, Clint, I need you to take over. I'm gonna go get a drink.
If getting the job done means
Okay.
endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Well, what I can say, I just wish BioWare designed a better default head.
What can I do for you?
Is that a shot fired at my choice of aesthetics?
No, but it's a default head. It's just.
There's no.
I'm sorry, it just screams generic to me.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. And I usually spend hours customizing, like in a game where there's customization option. Like when me and Quentin, the Golden Whale, or Spork, whatever you want to call him, when we started our Monster Hunter series, it took me like, I think like an hour to customize, and the first hour video was like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Tell me about that.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Sure, of course it is. Sure it is. It isn't?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and it's still a shame I just hardly used them in my first playthrough.
Genetic mutation.
Don't ask why, it's just...
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth. And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
So what?
I suppose it is.
I don't expect you to understand. But
It's just that Liara's biologics and Tally's hacking trumped everything else.
No, okay, let's pretend there were... Hold on a second, I'm doing math and I'm smart. There was 8 reasons you decided to pick Liara and Tally, and and the 2 you just named were not chief among them.
I guess.
Do you get what I'm getting at? That's my question to you.
doesn't upset
Yeah.
me, Sheperd. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
I mean, if Okir wasn't the only fucking Krogan scientist, maybe he would have solved the genophage by now. I'm just saying.
I know.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors.
Can you imagine a Krogan farmer?
So we
Oh, wow.
hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All
I mean...
know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
The Solarians...
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
The Solarians and the Krogans have a lot of, what's it called? Juxtaposition. For example, the Krogans live very long lives, right?
Yeah.
The Solarians do not. The Solarians are not particularly strong. The Krogan, fucking beasts.
Yeah.
Plus, Solarians have a, like, birthing contract because, you know, their lives are too short to engage in marriage for the most part. So, and also, I think, but I could be wrong, they do something to lay with eggs. They don't actually...
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Oh, Warlord Okir.
That Krogan.
Yeah.
Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fight every time. It's just who we are, Sheperd. I can't change that.
I'm pretty sure Warlord Okir did both. Fight for credits and tried to find a cure for the genophage. Except his cure was to ignore it completely.
So long, Rex.
Sheperd.
Oh god, every time he says that I just get chills. Do I have to talk to Ashley?
No, you do.
Commander?
You're supposed to say yes.
I guess, yeah.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
If you don't want romancer, there's a specific option you have to pick. So.
I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
Okay, it doesn't happen here, but...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Be more alert. It's just that easy.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't.
They have flashlight heads.
oh! God damn this delay.
I mean, she's not wrong, you know.
Yeah.
If you can't see them coming. Well, I mean, except for the ones that turn invisible, obviously.
Your ship's amazing, Sheperd. I've never seen a drive core like this
Okay,
before.
now.
I can't believe you were able to fit
I'm talking to your
into a
husband.
ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
And Bioware seriously thought that nobody wanted to romance her all because her face is hidden all the time. Like, seriously?
Is that really what they said?
I think so. Maybe because really it's her personality is the reason why. That we, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at Tally's character model in this game versus her character model in the second game, and the fact that she's going through her pilgrimage, one could argue that she's not yet of age.
Fair enough. I did look it up. She is 22 in this game, so she's technically legal age by human standards.
Oh, no, I just mean, like, because in their society, they kind of view the pilgrimage as, like, their stone's throw into adulthood.
Yeah. Of course.
Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet still uses.
What I was just trying to say is that Sheperd technically was never too old for her.
No.
They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla.
You know, I admit, when, on the gray part of her arm, I actually thought that was a robot arm for a moment.
But some things we just can't make on our own.
Well, remember when I said that it took me like a million years to realize that the Geth just look like robotic Quarians?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was super embarrassed about that.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce.
When I first saw her arm, I thought it was robotic, because look at Saren's ass.
Yeah.
That's why it's probably not, like, an error. They probably could have just thought, oh, it's like a kind of, Quarian-inspired bionic arm. Which would not be inaccurate, right? Plus, for Saren himself, because I was thinking about that a lot last night before I went to sleep, because it was bugging me. And I was thinking, Saren's a Spectre, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how long Turians live, or if their lifespan is the same as humans, but when Anderson was 20 years younger, right? Which puts him a lot closer to how old Sheperd is in this first game. He was, you know, trying to become a Spectre, and I kind of get the vibe that the reason that the council didn't want to fuck with Saren or his autonomy is probably because even though his results are even though he does things questionably, he always gets results. I kind of thought, I kind of got the feeling that he was their best Spectre. So him having a bunch of bionics to probably make allowances for him getting older probably wasn't something that they looked too hardy into.
Yeah.
Which Again, I think your mod's cool, but there's also a reason for it, in my opinion.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiral's board.
Yeah, about we talked 2 days ago. Yeah, I think you're right about changing voice filters by the second game because her voice is much more higher pitched here.
To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty.
You know what? I don't actually know if that's accurate. Because usually when I'm playing Mass Effect, I don't have headphones on like I do now. Right? I kind of came to the opinion that I should be playing headphones whenever I'm playing video games. Just because there's things that you lose, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can hear every individual noise that the engine is making, the hyperdrive engine, or whatever the fuck it's called. When I'm just out of my TV speakers, I can hear maybe, like, 2, but I can hear every sound that, like, all the individual sounds that are combining into a symphony. Plus the music in the background. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them.
Or by the way, I said that, or by the second game she decided to deepen her voice a little bit more.
I'm not sure. Because it could be the voice actor doing a different pitch, not remembering how she did Tally, and then she found something from the second game that she just continued on. The voice actor herself could have just gotten older and the pitch changed. It could be a number of things.
Not complaining, of course, it's just interesting.
No, I hear you. The only time I would complain about a character's voice being different is if, you know, and this is getting way off topic, so I apologize. I'm opening a can of worms, but I'm going to close it, I promise. Changing Frank West's voice actor for Dead Rising 4. Very controversial decision. I'm one of the people who didn't like it. Whatever. Also, changing Jack's voice actor's voice by changing the pitch and using a mixer on it from Fable to the Lost Chapters to, and I quote, make it sound more demonic, but it just makes it sound generic. Because, so just to give you an idea, and I know it has been done, and I can't remember what movie it was, but it was animated. That'd be like taking Mark Hamill's voice and putting it through a filter and distorting it so you don't even know it's Mark Hamill. Would that not be a waste of everyone's fucking time?
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
Because that's what they did. Because in original Fable game, Jack, the bad guy, his voice sounds very sinister, very evil, very demonic in its own right. And then they put a generic, like, I'm evil, kind of like really deep voice on it. It's like, no! Why?
By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant.
So I have a question for you.
Yep.
Is the light on Tally's face mask, does that just blink when she talks, or is that just an oxygen filter light?
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
See?
Oh, what do you mean by light? Like,
here, so in, like, right on, like, on her mask, right, there's the circular and there's that light that keeps going on and off.
Okay, let me take a look. Oh!
I can't tell if that light is just for when she's talking and is an audio device, or if it's just breathing. Because it seems to blink consistently with...
It's probably just to signify she's talking.
Okay. Okay. I literally just did a dialogue topic I already hit with her just because I just wanted to get your opinion on that because I couldn't figure it out.
And of course, fun fact about this conversation you're doing. When I did this, it marked the beginning of me reconsidering my romance option.
Really?
Well, like I said, I was planning to do Liara, but when I did this conversation and stuff, I was having this little crisis.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month.
You know, if I should
more about our
bother
engines
still
than I
doing
do.
Liara or wait till the
Got a
second
real
game to
knack for
romance
technology,
Tally
that
instead.
I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on.
Eventually,
There's no way for.
Most vessels rely on scanners, as long as the stealth. My last assignment was on the Toad. She's the best ship I've ever seen. Proportionally, it's about.
Carry on, Adam.
You don't care what Adams think. Interesting.
Well, I mean, he's gonna. According to you, he doesn't come back in Mass Effect 3, or does he? No, you did say
he does.
did.
He does.
So, and I forgot about him completely in Mass Effect 2. So, as far as I knew, he was Le Corpse. So.
Yeah.
Let's go meet my husband. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Again, what I was saying about my slowly reconsidering, because Tally was just such a joy to talk to. I was just, should I,
Well, I mean, there's Ashley, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
I mean, I guess. Ashley definitely got some enhancements from Dr. Mario if you play the second game or third game.
Yeah.
At least with Tally, you could say that she, again, she was going through puberty even though she was 22. That might not mean what it does for our species.
Yeah. But again...
But Liara is consistent.
Yeah.
Also, and I know this isn't a fair comment because Tally's wearing a mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they put so much work into Liara's face model, her reactions. It just kind of made me, be really interested in her. Because she's so expressive.
Of course, of course.
I forget. Which one is it again? Do you remember?
I think it should say on your journal.
Okay, I should probably check the journal. Because if I don't check the journal, we're just going to go in random places, and that's going to piss people off. Not that anyone's going to watch this anyway. Okay, explore
well, but instead of Liara's face, throughout the trilogy, her face changes like 3 times.
Kinda not really. They're all slight variations of a character model that is identical. But I do know what you mean. I'm just saying that her face is so expressive. Give me one quick second here. It doesn't really say. So what are our options? Sparta, Athens, or Artemis?
Well, luckily you don't have to land on every single planet, so...
I mean, you can't even do that in Mass Effect 2, so... You know, let's just pick one at random. If we're wrong, you're gonna owe me... Tell you what, if I pick wrong, you owe me a small Slurpee next time I'm in Edmonton.
Okay. Who knows when that'll happen, though?
Not me, but you owe me a small Slurpee if I pick the wrong one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother says to pick the very best one, and you are not it. I had my eyes closed the whole time, so I don't even know where I ended up. Also, do you want to talk about Hey Arnold for a second?
Sure.
Curly is the best fucking character in Hey Arnold because he's a psycho. Also, Wolfgang is actually voiced by the original person to voice Arnold after he hit puberty.
Ah.
And they just kept Gerald. So. Okay. We picked Kenosis? Okay. Fuck, I don't know. There's quite a few planets here.
Oh! We are in the right spot, actually.
Are we?
Yeah, I think it's Therum.
Therum. Okay.
Not that one.
Well, you literally said Therum.
Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah.
You sure it's this one?
Yep.
Okay. Remember, if your ass is wrong, you owe me a Slurpee, motherfucker. Or should I say... Tally's husband. Okay. Gotta take my boys with me. I mean, Tally's not a boy, obviously, but she's one of the guys for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Tally has a penis. There's already fan art of... Oof. There's already fan art of that out there, so we don't need to draw it, but...
Yeah.
That's
well,
like I was watching... Sorry, go ahead.
Without spoiling too much, because there's one new party member in the third game was asking me about me and Tally's relationship, if Quarians have... you know...
Who in the fuck would ask if Quarians have penises?
Or vaginas, really.
Oh.
That's what he was trying. That's what he was trying to say.
Do they have mummy daddy parts? Is basically what it sounds like.
Yeah. You know, anyways, I looked up the reason why the Mako thing was hated at first, because the original release it had worse controls, I guess.
Well, I played the one on the PlayStation 3. The control, it doesn't really handle that much differently. But you know, it's like the kids say, haters gonna hate. Or like that Dr. Phil video I keep sending you over and over again. Fucking haters.
Yeah.
That's right, motherfuckers. I said eczema. Also, guess what I watched today?
What?
The CS video about the pizza. Oh no,
yeah.
they didn't. This is taking a while, huh?
Yep. Actually, even if one had trouble controlling the Mako properly, it would have been funny if they had the party members commenting on your driving skills.
Huh. Oof.
Oh yeah, guess ship.
Boosh. Oh, I have something interesting to tell you.
Right.
Video game lore. So have you ever heard of the Elder Scrolls series?
We've talked about before off screen.
Okay, so there's a race called Khajiit.
Uh-huh.
Now, Khajiit are basically nomadic kind of gypsy cats that can speak English. But I found something out interesting about them. So not all Khajiits are anthropomorphic and the size of humans. Some of them are actually either giant-sized cats that are like quadrupeds, and some of them are just regular house cat size.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
I have no idea what the fuck you just said, Rex. Wow. My aim sucks ass. Okay,
Once I get to this
point,
point, I'll be curious how the PC controls for the Mako will work when I get here.
Probably a lot of ASW bullshit. Yeah, I hate on computer controls with mouse point and click. For some games, not all games. Like, obviously, I really enjoy it when it comes to games like... Actually, no, I really don't like point and click.
Oh, you don't like point and click games?
No, I guess I don't. You know what? I never really thought about it before, but I don't like point and click. Also, I'm pretty sure this should be open, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing wrong. So... Oh, I got stuck. Oh, do I have to go in there? Nope, that is, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Oh no, they didn't! Domino's just flipped my goddamn Mako. I was gonna try going over the rock formation again. See if that works. Nope. Okay.
It would be really bad for Corey to puke in their masks like that.
Dear God, that'd be fucking awful. Can you imagine?
I know.
Like, it happens in a lot of sci-fi stuff, like in the Venture Brothers. But it's just funny when it does happen, because you know it's coming, and it's gonna be gross. And there's nowhere for it to go. Okay. So, I'm willing to take ideas. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I thought... Okay. So I can talk to Rex. Rex?
I'm a little busy here.
Okay, well, I mean, no you're not.
Take out those hostiles!
Oh god, that was high-pitched tally.
Oh yeah, that sounded really... Wow.
Maybe I gotta blow up these rocks? I don't fucking know. Let's try one more thing.
Yeah, I can't help you. I can't remember what I did.
Well, it's not even like I can use this as a ramp, because it's facing the wrong way, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I know this is the right planet to go.
Oh no, obviously it is. Problem is...
Because if this was the wrong planet, you'd be in a much more wide open space.
Or it would be one of the fucking, what, is it 10 or 11 Cerberus planets?
Probably,
So no, that didn't
but yeah,
work.
it's not Cerberus, because the guest wouldn't be here.
Well, I thought the Cerberus, yeah, you heard what I said. The Cerberus had some husks, I thought, but
Okay,
yeah, that's right.
anyways, let's backtrack here.
Backtrack? Oh, I think I know what happened. I was supposed to go in here.
Right.
Whoosh. Well, now that I've embarrassed myself by being a fucking idiot.
I think that happened to me too, so that's okay.
I'd say too bad I can't just use the Mako's guns on everything. But I don't need them, because I got fucking chemical rounds. Watch this, kids. Oh, never mind, they killed him. But I just want to show everyone how awesome Commander Sheperd is right now, okay?
Yeah.
So my barrier, right, lasts for 18.5 seconds, and it's 780 shielding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. Now it's absorbs 1,000 damage. And Spectre training.
Nice.
So I'm absorbing all this damage, I just run in and do this. Do I give a fuck? Hell no. Whoops. Let's not reload in this game, that's a grenade.
Well, I just let you know, on my last PC playthrough I did install the acid rounds. Yeah, it works very well.
Not acid rounds, chemical rounds.
Well, chemical rounds. Well, you know, yeah. Still.
Whee! Sorry, not ready. No, you're right. No, you're not. It's radioactive and chemical. God damn it. Sir, can I help you? Sir, can I help you? Oh, never mind, you're dead. We'll worry about that later.
Oh.
You know, that kind of reminds me of, like, I was at Walmart the other night, you know, and, this guy had said something to me, like, that I'll never forget. He looked at me and he said, "Sir, put your pants back on. This is a Wendy's."
Wow.
I was like, I thought this was a Walmart. And then after they escorted me from the building, you know, not a real story, kids, don't worry.
Yep.
Tally's shields are fucking gonna be better than mine.
Of course.
Anytime. God, I have to watch that video again before I go to sleep. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the afternoon. But then when it said you could sleep anytime, it's like it started judging me for it, then I knew the video wasn't for me. Do I have to be a good shot? Fuck no, I got Rex behind me with a shotgun. That's pretty much all you need.
Yep.
I hate Simon. Dun, 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 dun. I hate Simon.
Well, you do Simon, I do Circle Frogger.
I'd rather do Circle Frogger. It's nothing to compare it to the twisty puzzle from Ratchet and Clank, the original one, and then the sequel, and the Going Commando.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate those mini games like you wouldn't believe. Though, I will say this. It does get your brain thinking, and you feel so amazing after doing it. Ooh, chemical rounds too? Yas, queen.
Oh, good, I should keep that in mind.
Chemical rounds too? Or that there's chemical rounds too there?
Well, chemical rounds too, yeah, in that location.
Well, it's just random loot. It's not guaranteed. Look, so you see the toxic... So this is what radioactive rounds do, right?
Yep.
Inducing the levels of radiation sickness to targets, right? It gives negative cooldown reduction. Chemical rounds, right? 35% toxic damage. What it doesn't tell you is it fucking eats through... I've said this before, I'll say it again. It eats through synthetics, it eats through people, it eats through shields. Both real shields and those energy shields that people provide. I'm just gonna see if I got any better equipment for, not these people, for armor yet. Nope, nothing. I really need to look at getting a better biotic amp eventually. Not that I'm using it for anything right now, other than, you know, being a goddamn sexual tyrannosaur, but still.
Like me.
You need to be a sexual tyrannosaur, just like me. Am I going backwards? You bet your ass I am. Is being a sexual tyrannosaur that important? Yeah, it is.
Of course. Oh.
Though, chewing tobacco is not going to make you a sexual tyrannosaur.
I just want to say the physics of what you just did made no sense.
How about those physics? How about these physics? Does that confuse your sensibilities?
Yes. But...
Welcome to ragdoll physics.
I know. Yeah, I know. Ragdoll physics in games never cease to amaze.
I mean, what's really going to amuse you is when I accidentally fuck up and launch myself into lava and instantly die.
Yeah.
No, you can just ragdoll this guy, right? Watch. Yeah, you can just ragdoll them.
I didn't know you could do that, actually.
Yeah, you can do that with the Mako Mark II and Mass Effect 2 as well. You use speed boost.
Yeah.
And you just ram into them, and then you just ragdoll them. It makes some of the harder fights when you're playing on hard difficulty and you're a higher level that much easier. Isn't there...
Okay, yeah.
So, again, you can use a speed boost to do it here, too. If I come up to another one, I'll do it for you. And you know why I thought
something new about the series every day.
Right? And you know why I thought to do that, right? Because I played a lot of Halo 2 when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
I used the Ghost to run over a lot of people. I fucking missed. Okay. See, Ragdoll.
You missed! How could you miss? He was like 3 feet in front of you.
That's 7 seconds away, though.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Now, those of you watching at home are like, why the fuck is the Mako so tough? Well, I'll tell you. I have innate barrier, and so does Tally due to Tally's skills, if you pay attention to what her skills actually are.
Yeah.
So my Mako is a tough son of a bitch.
Unlike the Hammerhead.
I don't know if the Hammerhead actually gets bonuses from that or not.
Well, in all my playthroughs, it feels like it's made out of paper.
You know what? It's like that video of that robot carrying the package and the guy just kicks it and it falls down.
Yeah. Oh, you quarries really designed them well.
Oh, you're gonna laugh a lot in about 7 seconds.
Oh my god, no way!
I mean, I could push them into the lava if I really want to, and now he's broken. Oh, he fixed himself. No, he's still broken. Engage! Okay, I'm gonna put him out of his misery. But now you're gonna have a lot more fun than playing Mass Effect 2 and 1, aren't you?
Yeah.
That saving screen just stopped me from hyper boosting.
Nope.
And these guys you can just run over. See? Oh. Dead. Grand Theft Auto, motherfucker! Do I stop off here? I don't remember.
No,
there's nothing here. Sorry, I played a lot of Borderlands, so that looked like an area that there might be something, but there's not. Because remember, I found those 3 people at the beginning of the game you didn't know about because I went exploring.
No, I usually explore too.
Oh, I'm not saying you didn't, I'm just saying. Always go exploring, kiddos. Wow, their guns are like not doing anything. They're not even tickling my balls. Whoop, I accidentally rode that guy over. Okay, the controller's actually not responding to what I'm doing. I'm just gonna give it a second to... Okay. Let's try this now. Out of the way, jerk ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can just run over the little guys. It's fucking brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't miss him. I missed both. How the fuck did I miss both of them? I don't have insurance! God, I swear I'm not as bad at this in driving in real life. I'm way worse. Why is it loading? Okay, now I know I do have to get out. I just don't wanna. Well, okay.
Okay, yeah, this is where you have to get off, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm deadlier out of the Mako than I am inside the Mako. It just would have taken 100 years to get here just by running, though. Whoops.
Yeah, I'll be careful, because I remember this part kicked my ass.
But did you have chemical rounds?
No.
And I'm not throwing shade, just remember, I am playing on normal.
And I was playing on casual. So.
Yeah. But you have to remember, chemical rounds are the most bullshit thing in this game. I actually think they changed the combat system slightly just because they didn't want chemical rounds.
Oh yeah, yeah, the combat system was revamped for this remaster.
I'm just waiting for my shield to go back up. Okay, I'm a god again. Oh, I'm missing. That's why I'm not hitting him. I'm like, why won't he die? Because I'm a very terrible shot as well. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but my shield's down, so I have to wait for it to recharge. Oh, look at that. My shield recharged. Let's go make some new friends. Was that your best? Just channeling my big dick Shao Kahn energy. God, if it wasn't such a terrible shot, this would be way more efficient. Okay, where's the last bucko alive? Oh, there he is. Why would you bring rockets to a chemical round fight?
We'll never know.
What an idiot. Okay, Spectre training, and that's it for Spectre training as far as I know. Yep, Master
Well, make
Yi,
sure
that's
you
it.
upgrade your basic armor too.
Basic armor? What is that? I'm just kidding. I'm just leveling up all the skills that make me way more effective Adept and all this shit too, right?
Okay.
Master accuracy, like you've seen me fire a gun, I need that.
Yeah.
This is just because of the playstyle I have, right?
Yeah.
This is just gonna help me in the long run, and then all my other skills like basic armor, I need pistols just for the fucking accuracy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's all coming. Cause I definitely need shield boost. But I'm gonna be playing this character until he's level 60 probably. So after I beat the game once, I'm just gonna be playing this guy until I max him out.
Okay.
And then once I'm done with that, then Mass Effect 2 will start. But we can't waste much more time, can we? We gotta get Tally once this is done, then she'll get pistols, then she'll get basic armor, then shotguns. Cause can't have your husband not ready to fight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
And we got new equipment. Combat sensor 2, perfect. Cool. So, best gun in the world. What do plastic rounds do? Like, no matter what you look at it, objectively even, chemical rounds have the best. 25% damage against organics? Or I could just have 35% damage against everybody. Yeah. Right? Plus an additional 6 damage for 5 seconds. I don't know if you guys are doing math at home, but 6 damage a second for 5 seconds is a nice chunk of change. Considering if you take 6 plus 6 times 2, that's 12. Times 4 is 24. Times 5, well, my friends, that's 30. And combat sensor 2. Just for those invisible sons of bitches. Of course they're down, Tally. You and Rex were here. How the fuck could it end any other way?
Yeah.
Oh, who else wants to die? Oh, right, the invisible sniper fucking crawler guy.
Oh. Yeah, this is the part that kicked my ass when I first played this.
Hey, no spoilers. This guy's the final boss of the game, so obviously it's gonna be hard. Yeah. See, fighting these big guys without a turret, kind of annoying, right?
That's why it kicked my ass. Like,
but remember, we have something you didn't have.
I know, chemicals.
I was gonna say grenades.
Oh, that too.
But I'm pretty sure you had grenades.
No, it's just I forgot I had them.
Where are the crawly boys? Okay, I see a crawly boy. And he's instantly gone. That's unfortunate. Oh, Tally's dead. I'm sorry your husband's dead. I'll do better next time.
It's okay. On my first playthrough, I had Garrus and Cade with me, and they both died.
Dear God, I should have went with marksmanship. Why would you be in point-blank range when I have chemical rounds? Anyway, we are gonna bring them back to life.
Yeah.
Not because I like them or anything, but I'm not saying that like in an anime. Like, not that I like you or anything. It's just there are other targets that the enemy can focus on.
Yeah, and they'll just go down again quickly.
Well, that's okay. I just need them to buy me enough time so that I can use my shitty piss-poor accuracy to shoot everything else dead with chemical rounds.
Yep.
And then just focus on Big Bertha and Bigger Bertha over there.
Yeah.
Anyway. And we know the crawly guys are dead because my shields are no longer being jammed. Oh, one hit through my shields? Fuck me. Ooh. You know what? I honestly thought with having 1,000 shields it would make a difference. Not that I was trying to be prideful or hubris, I thought I'd be able to survive one direct shot. And have like, you know, a goblin's fart worth of health. And like nothing else.
Well, at least the checkpoint was being generous.
Yeah, no, it totally was. Oh, Tally's dead again.
How dare you?
Well, I mean,
she
doesn't have any armor skills or anything.
No, that's fine, that's fine.
I kind of fucked her over. You know what? We're gonna make this fight easier. What weapon are you using right now, Rex? You're using a shotgun? Or is that an assault rifle? Let's take a look. We're gonna cheat a little bit here. Okay, shield recovery. And we need to look at see what weapon Rex is currently using. I believe it's this. So, hey Rex, welcome to having chemical rounds. I didn't mean to change my gun. So with chemical rounds, Rex should be a lot more effective. And we're also going to bring back your wife from the dead. And just because I'm funny like that, and it's not going to do any damage whatsoever, we're just going to do this. Just because I can. Okay, Tally, why were you standing there? I don't... Okay.
Yeah, Tally, honey, really, you have to move out of the way.
Okay, who's shooting? So we got a sniper up there. Sorry, there was a sniper up there. He fucking melted.
Yeah.
Rex, heal boy. No. No. Fuck. There we go. Rex, use shield boost. Oh, there's more gas.
Of course.
So maybe I did survive the direct hit from his cannon, but I was being shot by other shit too? I don't know, I'm not gonna chance it.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Tally, get your ass over here.
Yeah.
Tally, don't make me ask again.
There you go, honey. Now stay there.
Okay, am I even close enough to hit that fucking thing?
I don't know.
I'm gonna move closer, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, no, I gotta look at its health bar before it fucking murdered me. I was close enough to hit it. So, what did we learn, boys and girls? Well, we learned a lot. First, though, before this fight even has a chance to start, we're gonna do some stuff.
Okay.
Stuff we should have done from the get-go, but we're gonna do it now, so it's okay. We're gonna give you your primary weapon, a better upgrade like I have. And just to narrow the playing field, do we have one against synthetics? 'Cause that's what we're fighting. No. So you're gonna get chemical rounds one instead of Rex. And you're gonna get that. Just like me.
Ah, there you go.
Rex, sorry you're not getting anything, but don't worry, Rex, I'll be more powerful. That's all you need to worry about. Armor. No. We're gonna go with damage. Okay, now. Oh my god, really, Tally?
Ah, honey, I'm so disappointed in you.
It's called cover.
Yeah. Tally, please, move. Get the cover. Thank you.
Oof, he melted from a high spot.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. The 7-second delay is not making this easy for me to comment.
That's okay, you can just call it as you see it. Not a lot's gonna change in this fight to make it, you know, different.
Yeah. Again, I'm just concerned that my wife is not really covering herself well.
No, she is. She's doing a really good job now.
Yeah.
She decided that she doesn't want to die for no reason.
Well, they're good.
Quit jumping around, you frog bastard.
Yeah, it's no wonder they didn't appear in the sequels.
I think because everyone had enough of their bullshit.
Yeah, well, I did.
Ooh! Stay away from his husband, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what you win? A grenade!
Yeah.
Hey, guess what you win? Another grenade! Hey, guess what you win? Another grenade! That just works perfectly. Okay. Use immunity. There we go. Your big guns are down. That means your nuts are mine. I just might beat this guy to death with my fucking gun. I'm not even sure. One hit. Just smacked him right upside his head. Take that, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Right? Okay. Last point goes into Adept.
Yeah.
And then basic armor, like you so smartly suggested. Tally, it's going to be a while, but you're a permanent party member, so I will do my best to protect you.
Good to hear it.
Well, I mean, it's not for your sake. She's just
I know.
awesome.
I know.
So, Garrus, you fight like an infant bird fly. That's a Mr. Zircon reference from Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
And by Garrus, I mean Rex, of course. So we're going to upgrade your shit here. And equipment, what do we get from that? Nothing I really care about. Okay. How you feeling, Tally?
People have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Oof. Roasted.
In other words, she doesn't like this planet?
I guess. What what Rex said made me think, like, no, I've seen Tuchanka. Tuchanka's a shithole compared to this planet. I'm not saying something.
Well, funny enough, the Quarian home planet Rannoch is kind of desert looking too.
I never been, unless that was the planet from the second game, but I doubt it.
No. Rannoch is introduced in the third game.
Cool name, though.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, someone's already shooting at me. This is definitely not Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Hello, neighbor. Goodbye, neighbor.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear that about Mr. Rogers being a Vietnam sniper?
Yeah, I heard about that.
But
not
I
true.
just,
No,
I just think it's funny. It's like, hello, neighbor. Say hello to Mr. Bullet.
Yeah. I don't know where that rumor came from, though.
No, but you could just take, like, everything he said and just make it, like, dark.
Yeah.
He's like, I love to draw. I'm not very good at it, but that doesn't matter. I have fun. It's like, I'm not a very good shot. But it doesn't matter. This is a very big, high-caliber bullet.
Yeah.
I know this is a shortcut to the way back. I just want to fuck with it for a second. Yeah. Okay. Also, your husband is kind of a little bit of a bitch to my husband in the third game. I'm just saying.
Well,
I like how you started defending it and then you just gave up.
no, I wasn't really Well, to be fair, she was getting drunk in that scene, so wasn't really thinking properly.
Likely story. Likely story. You know, I just had a thought.
What?
Give me a second here. I really need marksmanship.
Yeah.
Instead of following my progress through Mass Effect 2 after I beat Mass Effect 1, we should follow your progress.
How?
Well, we simply call it Mass Effect 2, and instead of me playing it, it'd be you recording it, me watching with a 7-second delay, and so forth.
Maybe.
Because it's a joint venture now, it'd just be you playing with your character. Wow, someone really shit the bed when it came to this scaffolding. I mean, would they hire the lowest bidder? I know there was probably a cave-in. Hey, it's my future husband.
Help me! I'm trapped! I'm trapped in the bubble!
Fuck you! Oh my god, she actually says it! Except she doesn't say the bubble part. Help me! Dr. Tassoni?
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
No!
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen,
You can thank the goddess after.
I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
Again, if you visit her like the third after Barrels of Novaria, she'll act like she's hallucinating.
I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil. I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trying.
Do we ever meet her father?
Please.
Yes, in the third game, but I'm not going to tell you who it is, though.
Okay.
There's a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part.
So I'm using quotations on father, though.
I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful.
Well, spoiler alert, she's a pure blood, so...
Exactly, so...
we shouldn't say anything more, because we'll get in trouble if we do.
Yeah.
People are touchy nowadays, so anyway. Yeah. Also, do you remember the Tick animated show?
Yeah. Spoon.
Well, the opening theme for that is apparently scat. And I didn't know that until years later. It's like, da-dwee, da-da-da-dwee, da.
Yeah.
It's just scat. Ah, chemical rounds. Doesn't give a shit about your shield.
Yep.
Only problem is my gun isn't very good, and I should have chemical rounds 3 by now. Considering I am... Oh, look at that! Chemical rounds 3! Well, that's gonna be problematic for everybody else. Oh, look, combat sensor 3.
Yeah. So, I just want to say, quickly, again, if you're in the part where Liara is acting like she's hallucinating, if you tell her to shut up, she'll be like, you're rude for a hallucination.
Why will she think she's hallucinating?
Well,
oh, she's been there so long?
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat this guy to death. Oh, never mind. Tally or Rex shot him to death before I could.
Good job, honey.
Oh no, not this shit again.
Oh. Yeah, this puzzle makes no sense to me. You just mash buttons and pray it'll work.
I worked today. I can't think about... Okay, so it's X, square, circle. X, square, circle, triangle. Triangle? No. X, square, circle, triangle, square. Okay, there we go. Oh great, I get to play Simon again. Oh, look at that, an upgrade for my pistol. I mean, the Krogan Battlemaster we're gonna come across does more damage, but I doubt he has more health or is as beefy as my boy Rex after I leveled Rex up very specifically. So it's gonna be an interesting fight.
Yep.
Wicked. That might have been a mistake. There we go. Whee!
You know, that walking walking, animation cracks me up sometimes.
Me too.
Sounds like looks like you're making a dance.
That's nothing. In Dragon Age 2,
yeah,
if you pick a rogue, you can actually get stuck what I affectionately call scarecrowing.
Ah.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
If it was me, I just would have smashed the console.
Yeah. Yeah.
I threw a rock at him.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
It was a big rock.
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out.
It's weird how the show made him stupid. Because in his first appearance, he was literally pulling off one of the most executed plans in the fucking show.
Saren's looking for the conduit.
Well, I guess to be fair, that wasn't Killer Croc there.
No, it was Batman. But he didn't get much smarter after that.
True.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Sure, blame the man who saved you.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Excuse me.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Yeah, if we die in here, it'll definitely be Joker's fault. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Am I all bloodied, or is there something fucked up going on with shadowing in Sheperd's face?
Shadowing, probably. Oh yeah, this asshole.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't know,
Kill this bastard.
Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields.
Ah, Bioware, your options always crack me up.
You are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Kill the bastard.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Fucking Battle Master in his goddamn armor. Oh, that was easy enough.
Yeah.
I have to make sure both our husbands get out alive.
Yeah, you better.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if Joker was outside or not. We're outside the ruins, so...
Yeah.
Yet another successful mission where no one died.
Mm-hmm.
Except for all those people who opposed me. They're all mega dead.
Yep.
The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
Though I guess...
You almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes.
He's a jerk. Though I will say this, it's going to be hard to rebuild those Geth that melted into goo because of the chemical rounds, but that's just my opinion.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there. And not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
It would have been easier if they killed you.
Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long
The
time
fuck,
to a short-lived
Ashley?
species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
It was Old Man Jenkins, wasn't it?
Yep.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated
I mean, look at
research.
Liara's face and look at that
I know I'm right,
abomination from
and
Mass Effect
eventually
3.
I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations
By Mass Effect 3, of
before
course,
the
I mean Mass
Protheans.
Effect Andromeda.
This cycle has
Are
repeated
you-
itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the
Can you
first,
re-ask? Can you
who
say
was?
that again? Which face are you referring to?
Yeah, sorry
Liara.
from Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, okay. Haven't looked at it
I
yet.
cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right.
Ugh, Garrus, what the fuck is that?
Oh,
just
the
shoots
one,
it.
the one with the raccoon mask or whatever that is.
Yeah, and the human.
The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy.
I like how it keeps zooming in on Garrus, even though it has nothing to fucking say.
Yeah.
Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those.
At least he's here.
Yeah, but Garrus and Rex are both optional companions, according to you.
Yeah,
so,
they are.
So what, are they just fucking empty seats if you don't rescue them, and it's just...
Yeah.
Also, how does that work in Mass Effect 2 if you've never met Garrus or, like, if you've never recruited them?
Oh, well, you still recruit Garrus, he'll just have different dialogue.
Mm.
The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this?
As for Rex, I honestly have no idea.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Am I the only one that finds it interesting that Liara happens to have eyebrows compared to other Asari?
Would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be
Maybe she just drew them on.
Okay,
yeah,
this
probably.
isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit. Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could
Because
help me
nearly
find
every
the
other
conduit
Asari I met
or
don't have
Saren.
eyebrows.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture.
Maybe they just don't know how to use a pencil.
If we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Safety is a relative term when we see what the fuck Sovereign does to the Citadel. I'm not really sure the Normandy would have been able to do more than run.
Yeah.
If that.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably
You know
just
what?
mental
Caden, by saying that, made the
the
choice
shock
for
of
me.
discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a
What do you
medical
mean?
professional.
You know exactly what I mean, and don't say anything without spoilers, but Caden just made the choice for me. Because Ashley's an idiot, and I'm not going to feel bad.
I
We can
guess.
talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you.
I'll just say, though, I did not regret
Mission
my
reports are
choice.
filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
At least you have the option to not talk to the council.
I understand
Yeah, I actually found that out later.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Liara? Did he just say that?
We don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Sheperd?
I don't care about the disconnect.
The Geth were crawling all over those movements.
I never chose that option, but...
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
I like all these comfy chairs.
Yeah. But still, did Mark Meir seriously mispronounce Liara's name?
Was it Mark Meir, or was it the Reed? That's the one they decided to go with.
Maybe, yeah. Well, because he said Liara.
But when he talks to her, he always says Liara.
I know, so it's just odd.
Hey, I pointed out a line read that was similar the other day, remember? When he was like Sheer or Shira.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Maybe it's just Mark Meer. Well, kids. You know what time it is.
Miller type?
This is not atop the fourth wall, and we're not spotlighting anything to do with Frank Miller.
No, no, of course not.
And I don't drink beer because it tastes like piss. But what I was saying is, it's that time again, kids, to get on that big comfy couch and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. I have to go myself too. So.
Say goodnight to the kids, Clint.
Goodbye.
And say hello to Mr. Rogers. He's behind you with a gun. Can you imagine how scary that would be?
Yep.
He'd be like, hello, neighbor. He'd be like, what? He'd be like, goodbye, neighbor. And then he just like sticks a knife in your trachea and that's it. Just whatever. Done. Alright, I'm the Sort of Rest Gamers, giving you dark fantasies of Mr. Rogers. And he is...
JediAce1991.
And we might both see you next time. We might not. Who's to say? Ooh.
Well, when he goes to Novaria, I'll be here.
Well, there you go. Maybe I'll go to Novaria next, just out of spite.